Alzheimer's breakthrough drug to treat disease could be only 5 years away. Scientists found that destroying specific immune cells reduced the formation of a toxic protein which leads to the disease. This fresh understanding of the way Alzheimer's works at a molecular level could finally lead to therapies that treat the underlying causes of the devastating illness. Experts are trying to develop a disease-modifying dementia therapy by 2025. But Professor Michael Heneka, who led the research at the University of Bonn, Germany, said a drug to stop the disease progressing could come sooner. He said, "I would hope this could be tested in the next 5 to 10 years. Amyloid beta is the rogue protein at the heart of the brain-wasting condition. Almost all previous trials have targeted the clumps of the protein that build up in sufferers, damaging their memories. The research suggests they are fueled by inflammation which causes the specific immune cells, called microglia, to release specks of a protein called ASE, which stick to the proteins and cause the clumps to develop. Tests on cells grown in a laboratory showed that an antibody blocking ASE from binding to amyloid stopped it from forming into clumps, suggesting progression of the illness can be halted. The specks have also been seen in scans of brains of those who have succumbed to disease." Dr. Sara Amarizio, of Alzheimer's Research UK, said, "Researchers are building a picture of the precise interplay between the immune system and the brain, and this new study adds an important piece to this puzzle. By using a sophisticated combination of experiments, these researchers have examined the molecular players linking the immune system and the buildup of amyloid protein from all angles. Research like this is crucial for identifying new avenues to explore in the hunt for new treatments that can slow or halt damaging changes in the brain." She added, "Drugs that act against the immune system have real potential to limit damage in Alzheimer's." Alzheimer's, the most common form of dementia, usually starts with forgetfulness and can progress to complete loss of memory, causing the greatest distress to families. Analysis shows the disease is now more feared than cancer in those aged over 45. Research shows it doubles in prevalence every 5 years above the age of 65. But if onset could be delayed by 5 years, dementia prevalence would be halved. The breakthrough, published in the journal Nature, comes as researchers at the University of Manchester, supported by Alzheimer's Research UK, work on drugs designed to target the molecular machinery inside the brain which, if successful, could pave the way for life-changing treatments for dementia, including Alzheimer's. There are around a dozen anti-amyloid drugs currently in late-stage trials, but, until now, hope has rested on an experimental drug called aducanumab, a monthly antibody infusion that destroys the buildup of plaques. Test results are due to be published by U.S. drug maker Biogen in 2019. Nick Fox, professor of neurology at the Institute of Neurology, University College London, said, "For late-onset disease, slowing onset for a few years is an effective cure because something else may carry you away. We already have evidence we are seeing effects on brain pathology. Will that translate into meaningful clinical benefit in a big trial by 2025? Yes, I think so." Professor John Hardy, of the Institute of Neurology at UCL, said, "I am optimistic of finding a disease-modifying treatment by 2025. Cure, no, but disease-modifying, yes." There are now 850,000 people living with dementia in the UK, 500,000 of them with Alzheimer's, but that number is expected to rocket to 1 million by 2025.